Logan Brown defends his father. Inside, sister-wife stars quiet stand for Kody amid years of family division. A moment on Instagram breaks years of silence, and reignites a debate about forgiveness, loyalty, and legacy in the Brown family. 1. A post that shook the fanbase. It started with a simple comment. No long paragraphs. No emotional confession. No dramatic reveal. Just 3 words and an exclamation mark. Hell yeah. Get after it, Dad. For most Instagram users scrolling by, the comment might have barely registered. However, for Sister Wives fans, who have witnessed over a decade of complex relationships, heartache, and public estrangement, this comment was a significant moment. The man behind the comment was Logan Brown, the eldest son of Kody and Janelle Brown and arguably one of the most private members of the family. Once a central figure during the early years of Sister Wives, Logan quietly exited public life after the show's early fame boom, focusing on his career, marriage to Michelle Petty, and a more traditional, low-profile lifestyle in Las Vegas. Yet here he was, years later, resurfacing publicly to cheer on his father. And not just for any occasion, but while Kody Brown was promoting his appearance on Fox reality series Special Forces, World's Toughest Test, a grueling endurance competition that strips celebrities of comfort and puts them through extreme military-style training. Fans didn't expect Logan to comment. Many didn't even expect him to follow his dad's account. However, he not only commented but also followed his father's account, a move that resonated profoundly. 2. The silence between father and son. To understand why this single comment hit like an emotional grenade, you have to rewind. In the Sister Wives narrative, Kody Brown has long been portrayed as the charismatic yet controversial patriarch, a man juggling spiritual beliefs, 4 marriages, and a household of nearly 20 children. Over time, his carefully balanced world crumbled, affecting each relationship individually. Christine left first, citing years of emotional neglect. Janelle followed, clashing with Kody over his authoritarian parenting and favoritism toward Robyn. Meri, after years of distance, quietly walked away as well. Only Robyn remained, and many fans began to see Kody as a man isolated by his own doing. Through all this, the Brown children became collateral damage. Some, like Gabe and Garrison, publicly expressed resentment and pain over Kody's choices. Others, like Logan, withdrew. Logan was once the steady rock of the Brown siblings, responsible, diplomatic, and protective. Fans remember him helping Janelle manage the family's finances, caring for the younger kids, and even stepping in to mediate emotional breakdowns when his father wasn't present. But as he grew older, he distanced himself, not out of malice, but perhaps self-preservation. He attended college, built a career, married quietly, and made it clear that his personal life would remain separate from the family's reality TV spotlight. So when Logan popped up on Kody's Instagram comment section in 2025, many longtime fans were stunned. Was this a sign of reconciliation? Support? Or just a moment of grace from son to father? 3. The post that sparked it all. Kody's original post wasn't elaborate. Just a promotional shot for Special Forces, World's Toughest Test, the kind of photo meant to showcase endurance and determination. There was no caption, no explanation. Just Kody, alone in the frame, face hardened by exertion and grit. Within minutes, comments began rolling in. Go Kody! Proud of you, Kody, you got what it takes. Didn't expect to be rooting for him again, but here I am. And then came Logan's message. The words were simple but loaded with meaning. Hell yeah. Get after it, Dad. It wasn't a tepid, obligatory note. It was enthusiastic, youthful, almost protective, the kind of thing a proud son says when he genuinely wants his father to win. Fans immediately noticed. The profile linked directly to Logan's verified private Instagram, followed by both Kody and his sister Savannah Brown, confirming authenticity. For a fandom that spent years dissecting every word and silence between family members, this was a headline moment. 4. Fans react, shock, support, and speculation. The internet lit up within hours. One fan wrote, "Wait, Logan and Kody still talk? This makes me so happy. I always hoped they'd reconnect." Another countered, "I'm not mad at Logan. He's mature enough to love his dad even if he doesn't agree with everything. That's real growth." Others were more skeptical. "Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting. But I'll never understand how the kids can support a man who hurt their moms this much." Social media became a microcosm of the broader debate surrounding Sister Wives, forgiveness versus accountability, and family ties versus boundaries. The debate no longer revolved solely around Logan and Kody, but also explored the concept of family after betrayal, the process of moving on, and the persistence of old wounds. 5. The legacy of the eldest son. For years, Logan Brown represented something rare in the sister-wives saga: stability. While other children navigated heartbreak, rebellion, and the pressures of fame, Logan quietly built a future defined by education, hard work, and privacy. He earned his MBA from UNLV, went on to work in corporate management, and married Michelle Petty in 2022 in a serene outdoor ceremony, one low on drama. Still, Kody and Robyn's quiet, separate seating at that wedding raised eyebrows. Viewers read the physical distance as emotional proof of estrangement. Since then, Logan's public activity had been almost non-existent, until now. His sudden show of support seemed to suggest that time had done some healing. And maybe that's what this moment really symbolizes. This moment may not signify a complete reconciliation. This moment doesn't signify blind loyalty. However, it represents a son recognizing his father's humanity once more, despite his imperfections. 6. Kody Brown's reinvention on Special Forces. Kody's decision to join Special Forces might seem like a publicity stunt at first glance, but there's more beneath the surface. The show puts celebrities through brutal physical and emotional tests modeled after elite military training. The show subjects them to extreme environments, deprivation, and grueling endurance challenges, all while stripping them of fame, comfort, and ego. For Kody, this might be more than just another reality gig. It could be a symbolic reset, a way to prove, to himself and the world, that he's still resilient after years of public scrutiny and personal collapse. In interviews, he hinted at wanting to show his real strength, not just as a polygamous patriarch but as a man trying to evolve. The irony wasn't lost on fans. After years of being criticized for controlling behavior and ego-driven decisions, here he was, voluntarily surrendering control to drill instructors on national TV. And that's perhaps what resonated with Logan, seeing his father humbled, human, and trying. 7. The complex web of family emotion. The Brown family has always been a portrait of contradictions: faith and rebellion, love and control, unity and division. For all his missteps, Kody remains the emotional core of that web. His relationships with his older sons, especially Gabe, Garrison, and Logan, have long symbolized the fallout of his choices. While Garrison and Gabe publicly expressed anger and grief over feeling abandoned during the pandemic years, Logan took another route: silence. Silence can mean estrangement. But sometimes, it's just the absence of performance, a choice to let emotions settle privately rather than publicly unravel. By the time Logan commented on Kody's post, the temperature between them had seemingly cooled. The gesture didn't erase years of hurt, but it reframed them. It said, "I see you trying. And I can respect that." 8. Public forgiveness, private healing. Reality TV thrives on spectacle. But the most powerful moments often come from what isn't said. Logan's simple comment may not seem like much, but in the Sister Wives universe, it represents a quiet act of emotional maturity, one that fans rarely see on screen. Forgiveness in this family has never been linear. Christine forgave Kody in parts. Janelle forgave him for a season, then redefined what forgiveness meant. Meri forgave, stayed, then walked away. But the children? Their forgiveness operates differently, outside camera angles, beyond scripts. It's slower, quieter, and sometimes invisible. In that sense, Logan's comment wasn't about defending Kody's past. It was about reclaiming agency. He chose when and how to speak, and what tone to strike. Not bitter. Not performative. Just supportive. 9. Fans rethink their narrative of Kody. For years, Kody has been painted as the villain of Sister Wives. To many, he earned that reputation, with his arrogance, favoritism, and lack of emotional awareness. But moments like this complicate the story. A man can be wrong, even deeply so, and still be loved. A father can fail, and still be forgiven. Seeing Logan, the oldest and arguably most grounded of Kody's sons, offer public encouragement forced fans to look again. Maybe Kody isn't beyond redemption. Maybe he's just another man trying to repair a bridge he burned too many times before. Reality TV thrives on extremes, but family doesn't. Family is made of small gestures, half-healed wounds, and tentative steps toward peace. That's what Logan's comment was, not a grand reunion, but a first step. 10. What it means for Sister Wives going forward. The upcoming seasons of Sister Wives are rumored to focus more on the aftermath of Kody's life as a monogamist, his fractured relationships with his sons, and the women's new independence. If TLC leans into these storylines, Logan's quiet support could become an emotional pivot point, the first sign that Kody's redemption arc is taking shape. Fans may soon see more of the Brown kids redefining their relationships with their father on their own terms. Logan's action may embolden others to let go of bitterness and redefine what family means outside the polygamist framework. And for Kody, it's validation, not as a spiritual leader or husband, but as a man still considered dad. 11. Forgiveness isn't the same as endorsement. One of the most powerful takeaways from this story is that forgiveness doesn't mean approval. Logan supporting his father doesn't erase years of mismanagement, favoritism, or emotional neglect. It just means he's choosing not to carry the weight of resentment forever. In many ways, that's the healthiest thing a child of complicated parents can do, to acknowledge the past but not live inside it. Fans often want clean storylines, heroes and villains, victims and villains. But family doesn't work like that. It's layered, contradictory, and unresolved. And maybe that's what makes the Brown family endlessly fascinating. They are painfully, messily real. 12. Closing thoughts. One comment, many echoes. Reality TV gave the Browns fame, fortune, and heartbreak. But it also gave them an audience that remembers every wound, every betrayal, every tear. That's why one short comment from Logan Brown meant so much. It wasn't about a reality show or ratings. It was about the quiet endurance of love, the kind that doesn't always look pretty or poetic but shows up when least expected. Kody may still have a long way to go to repair what's broken. But on that day, in that comment section, he wasn't the villain or the failed patriarch. He was just a father, being cheered on by his son. And sometimes, that's enough. Logan Brown stands for Kody. Logan Brown doesn't appear on Sister Wives these days, and many TLC fans assume he dislikes his dad, Kody Brown. However, this week, he proved to fans that he stands for his father. Read on to find out more. Logan shouts out his dad. If you think that Janelle Brown's oldest son dislikes his father, you might be wrong. Of course, plenty of people know there were a lot of issues between Kody and both Garrison and Gabe. But, when the patriarch took to Instagram on Thursday night, Logan arrived in the comments. Kody Brown seldom posts on social media, but recently he shared because he's on the Fox show Special Forces, World's Toughest Test. His photo was a promo for the show and arrived with no caption. So, the first comment that showed up within the first hour was shown as Logan's. What did the oldest son say? The husband of Michelle Petty, who lives in Las Vegas, Nevada, didn't write a lot. However, his message seemed very clearly supportive. He wrote, "Hell yeah. Get after it, Dad." You might wonder if it was really Logan Brown who posted. After all, plenty of accounts mimic real people these days. Linking to his profile, which is private, it's clearly him. That's because Kody's and Logan's sister, Savannah, both follow him. So, it's safe to say it was a real shout-out. Other reactions. At least some of the folks who saw the post watched Sister Wives. Perhaps others were friends of the family. However, it might surprise you to know that nice comments outnumbered the bad. Well, for now, that is. One follower opined, as much as he failed as a polygamist, he's pretty good on Special Forces. I thought he'd be out after the first week, especially when I heard it's as difficult as the Green Berets boot camp. Here are a few other responses from the discussion area. I'll watch it. Go Kody. Kody Brown, I'm rooting for you. You got what it takes? Keep on. Good for you, Kody. Proud of you, Kody. You look hot. Awesome, my husband and I are rooting for you. Some trolling happened. Of course, some trolling went down, and most of those comments ended up being hidden by Instagram. Mostly, fans hate that his boys seemed estranged from him. Even Logan Brown was thought to be not close. That's because at his wedding to Michelle, Robyn and Kody sat apart from the rest of the family. However, later, the news arrived that his other 3 wives had left him by then. What are your thoughts on Logan so publicly showing that he stands for his dad? Please let us know in the comments below, and come back here often for all your Sister Wives cast. Logan Brown's public support for Kody Brown, a deep dive into family dynamics and social media relationships introduction. In the ever-evolving world of reality television and social media, family relationships are scrutinized, celebrated, and sometimes misunderstood. The Brown family, featured prominently on TLC's Sister Wives, has been at the center of public attention for years. Among the notable figures is Logan Brown, the eldest son of Kody Brown, whose recent social media activity has sparked conversations among fans and critics alike. This article explores the significance of Logan Brown's public shout-out to his father, Kody Brown, amid ongoing family tensions, the history of their relationships, and what this gesture reveals about modern family dynamics, social media influence, and the cultural landscape surrounding polygamy and alternative family structures. Part 1, The Background of the Brown Family and Sister Wives, The Origins of the Family. Kody Brown, a polygamist with 4 wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, has been the central figure of TLC's Sister Wives since 2010. The show documents their daily lives, challenges, and the complexities of maintaining a plural marriage in contemporary America. Over the years, the family has experienced significant upheaval, with some wives leaving Kody and others remaining committed to the family structure. The evolution of family dynamics. Initially, the Brown family appeared united in their commitment to polygamy, often portraying a harmonious and supportive household. However, as seasons progressed, cracks began to show. Reports of conflicts, disagreements, and emotional estrangement surfaced publicly. Notably, Kody's relationships with his wives, particularly Meri and Christine, have experienced strains, leading to separations and emotional distancing. The role of the children. The children of Kody Brown have also been central to the narrative. Logan Brown, as the oldest son, has been featured prominently, especially during his coming-of-age moments and milestones like his wedding. Over time, the relationship between Logan and Kody has been scrutinized, with some fans perceiving a distance or tension based on social media activity and family appearances. Part 2: Logan Brown's social media activity and public support. The recent Instagram post. On a Thursday night, Kody Brown shared a promotional photo for his appearance on the Fox show, Special Forces: World's Toughest Test. The image was devoid of any caption, but it prompted an immediate response from Logan Brown, who commented with a brief but impactful message: "Hell yeah. Get after it, Dad." Significance of the comment. This comment was notable for several reasons. Public affirmation. It was a clear, public show of support from Logan for his father, contrasting with the perception that he might be estranged or distant. Social media as a platform. In the age of social media, such interactions serve as indicators of family relationships, loyalty, and individual sentiments. Logan's supportive comment signals a positive connection, at least in this moment. Authenticity and audience reaction. Fans and followers quickly noticed and responded to this support, leading to a wave of positive comments and encouragement for Kody. Verification of identity. Critics often question whether social media accounts are authentic, especially when public figures and their families are involved. In this case, Logan Brown's account is private, but the connection is confirmed through mutual followers, including Kody and Savannah Brown. This verification lends credibility to the support, making it a genuine reflection of Logan's feelings. Part 3: Broader context, family tensions and public perception. The estrangement narrative. Historically, the Brown family has been portrayed as close-knit, but behind the scenes, tensions have been brewing. Reports indicate that Logan's relationship with Kody may not be as close as it once appeared, especially considering how family members have publicly discussed their feelings. The wedding and family separation. A notable moment that fueled speculation about estrangement was Logan's wedding to Michelle Petty. During the event, Robyn and Kody sat apart from the rest of the family, which many interpreted as a sign of underlying issues. Over time, further reports emerged that 3 of Kody's wives, including Christine and Janelle, left the family unit, potentially indicating a shift in family dynamics. The significance of public support in a divided family. Logan's recent support for Kody, especially on a public platform, can be seen as an attempt to bridge gaps or reaffirm familial loyalty amid ongoing conflicts. It also challenges the narrative that all children are estranged or resentful toward their father. Part 4: Fan reactions and social media dynamic. Supportive comments and encouragement. Among the comments, many fans expressed their support for Kody, praising his resilience and calling for him to keep going. Phrases like "Go Kody" and "Proud of you Kody" flooded the comment sections, showcasing a segment of the audience that still supports the family patriarch. Trolling and negative responses. Not all reactions were positive. Some comments were critical or trolling, and many of these were hidden by Instagram's moderation tools. This reflects the polarized perception of the Brown family. While some see them as flawed yet relatable, others criticize their lifestyle or personal choices. The impact of social media on family narratives. This interaction exemplifies how social media can serve as both a tool for connection and a battleground for public opinion. For the Browns, social media posts can influence public perception, either humanizing them or fueling criticism. Part 5: The cultural and sociological implications. Polygamy and mainstream society. Kody Brown's family has often been at the center of debates about polygamy in America. While polygamous families are legally considered illegal in many states, their portrayal on television has sparked conversations about alternative family structures. The role of media in shaping perceptions. Sister Wives has provided a platform for viewers to explore the realities of plural marriage, challenging stereotypes and misconceptions. The family's public ups and downs further complicate societal views, often blurring the lines between private life and public spectacle. The importance of family loyalty and individual agency. Logan's public support underscores themes of loyalty and familial bonds. It raises questions about how individual family members navigate personal feelings versus public image, especially in a family with a complex history. Part 6, Future Outlook. What could this mean for the Brown family? Potential reconciliation or continued rift? While Logan's support might signal a willingness to maintain familial bonds, it remains to be seen whether this will lead to reconciliation or further division. The family's history suggests that public gestures are often accompanied by private complexities. The role of media and public perception moving forward. As the family continues to navigate their public persona, social media will remain a critical tool for communication, image management, and fan engagement. Logan's supportive comment could inspire others to do the same or could be a rare moment of unity amid ongoing conflicts. Broader cultural impact. The Brown family story contributes to ongoing conversations about alternative family models, religious freedom, and societal acceptance. Their journey reflects broader themes of love, loyalty, conflict, and resilience. Conclusion. Logan Brown's recent social media shout-out to his father, Kody Brown, is more than just a casual comment. It symbolizes complex family relationships, shifting dynamics, and the power of social media to shape narratives. While fans and critics may interpret this gesture differently, it ultimately highlights the enduring bonds of family, even amid controversy and change. As the Brown family continues to evolve publicly and privately, their story remains a compelling case study of modern family life, societal values, and the influence of media in shaping perception. Whether this support signifies a new chapter or a fleeting moment remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, the Brown family's journey is far from over. You are welcome to share any video requests in the comments. I will make a video about it. Stay connected with the Wives Union for all the latest updates, spoilers, and deep dive recaps. See you in the next video. Stay safe and healthy, may God keep you safe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell button for daily updates.